I was reading the other day, and I was reading that 100% of business owners worry about taxes. Close to 50% of business owners worry about inflation. 40% worry about the economy. Everybody worries. Every single business owner worries about something. And one of the people that I follow, Ray Dalio, he says, if you worry, you don't have to worry because you are already worried. And then if you're not worried, then you need to worry. That's basically a guide of like everybody's going to be worried about something. However, if you're a business owner, if you're an investor, there are tools available for you that will help you to worry less about situations that you cannot control. So the economy is something that you cannot control, right? Inflation is something that you cannot control. However, you have a lot of influence in your business. And if you have a lot of influence in your business, you have a lot of influence in like your personal finances, and you have a lot of influences in your business finances. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so your business makes money, right? That's number one. You want to make sure that business always is making money, right? Perfect. Okay, so now if you're worried about taxes, then you need to think about like, okay, what is it that I can do in order for me to worry less about taxes? Okay, so number one, you want to make sure that you have an accounting system, right? Like you're keeping track of your money, but also you're keeping track of the expenses. Why do you want to keep track of the expenses? Because you want to know how much money you're keeping. It's not about actually making, it's actually about keeping the money, right? We've talked about that before. Okay, so now that you're keeping track of the expenses, then you want to know, okay, are these expenses that I'm tracking, are these expenses deductible for tax purposes? Like, can I deduct these expenses in my taxes? And that's why having a relationship with a CPA, with a tax professional is so important, because then you have a dialogue and like, okay, these are the things, these are the expenses, these are the investments that I can make in my business. And once I make these investments in my business or these expenditures in my business, then I have a tax benefit. So now I'm like, okay, wow, I'm worrying less about taxes because number one, I'm keeping track of the thing. I'm keeping track of the income and I'm keeping track of the expenses. And now I'm having a dialogue with my CPA, right? So I'm actually being helped by a professional to worry less. So number two, once you've had that dialogue with a CPA, right, with a CPA or tax professional, then you will know, okay, this is my income and these are my expenses, and then these are my possible potential expenses that I'm deducting. And then once you have that conversation, then you are absolutely sure that the expenses are deductible for tax purposes. So your taxes are gonna come lower. So you see this? We've come to like potential to absolute, right? So which one is more powerful, potential or absolute? Absolute, right? So now you're absolutely sure that these expenses in your business that you've incurred in your business are tax deductible. So now you're absolutely sure that your taxes are going to become less because you've had that conversation with the tax professional and now you're worrying less. You see? So do your work. Like basically keep track of your income, keep track of the expenses, and then have the dialogue. That's your work. Okay? Now, by doing that, by having that dialogue and having that feedback, that interaction, asking questions to your CPA and your CPA giving you guidance, or your tax professional giving you guidance, and now you're absolutely sure that your taxes are going to be lower. And number three, keep yourself organized. Okay, you want to make sure that at least on a weekly basis, or a monthly basis, or a quarterly basis, you're keeping track of your finances. You want to keep track of the income. You want to keep track of your accounts receivables. You want to keep track of your accounts payables. And actually, if you want to worry less about accounts receivables and accounts payable, have a system to pay your payables and have a system to collect your accounts receivables. Why? Because then you have visuals on like how you are going to manage your accounts receivables and how you're going to manage your accounts payables. Then it's another tool that's going to help you to worry less. You see, we always are going to worry about something, right? And like, I'm going to repeat what Ray Dalio says. If you're worried, then you don't need to worry. And if you're not worried, then you need to worry, right? So worry and then do something about it. And then you become less worried. okay? So in this case, yes, you can influence, you can manage your tax situation, and yes, you can influence and tackle the way your money flows in your business. My name is Victor Delerme, I'm a CPA. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really do appreciate that you guys like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.